It's always great catching up with my next guest, Rob McEwen, CEO of McEwen Mining. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you very much, Daniel.
What a great time to have you on after so much change happening in the world. I can't wait to talk to you about it. Gold in a Trump world.
Yes, it's been confusing this last week. For believers of gold, believers of the market, there's been so much gyration. I think everybody's a little confused, but they shouldn't be. The election was a smokescreen, and the problems persist that were there before the election, and it looks like they're just going to get bigger going forward.
And so I know you've been an advocate of $5,000 gold. We might not get there yet.
Well, it wasn't going to be tomorrow.
No, it wasn't going to be tomorrow, but you remain positive, you remain optimistic for the industry.
Absolutely. And the debt loads are growing and forecast with all the infrastructure spending to get much bigger than the $20 trillion they're at right now. And the debt hasn't been resolved. When you look at corporate debt, but we are seeing long-term interest rates starting to move up, which makes one wonder, are the central banks losing the grip on their control on interest rates?
Were you happy with the results?
I was. And I think it'd be positive for America from a standpoint of no more logjams in the government, so policies will be enacted. I really like his stance about simplifying the regulations, streamlining it, making it easier for business to invest and create new employment. And I think that when I look at all the regulations, I think security laws, it's well intended, but it's ridiculous how extensive it is and how incomprehensible it is.
And you have something in common with President-elect Trump. You're both taking a dollar salary.
Yes.
Yeah, he said he will not be taking, the $400,000 U.S. Presidential salary. So there's a common bond there. Let's talk about the mining industry now. I know you were on a panel with Nolan Watson talking about a topic that you're very passionate about. Do you still think that streamers are a plague to the industry?
It depends where you are. If you own a stream or a royalty or shares of a company that does that, they perform very well. I think their competitive advantage is disappearing now that the capital markets have opened up. They were, for the past 3-4 years, they were the only source of capital, so they could write their own ticket. Now the equity markets have opened up, so there'll be more competition for funding. That's one. But a mining company selling a royalty or a stream or hedging is giving up their upside. And to me, we saw it very clearly, the impact. The shares of the hedgers and the streamers, the streaming companies, far outperformed the shares of the producers, and that was because the producers selling hedges and streams and royalties gave up their margins. It was a short-term move where they said there's no share dilution, but it was profit dilution on a per-share basis. And that's why I'm against it. I think the industry needs to exhibit more discipline when it's raising capital and when it raises capital.
What would the solution be?
Well, you might say, I'm not going to raise as much capital, or I'm going to defer building that project until the metal prices are higher and my cost of capital is lower.
Is this the one thing that you feel bothers you most about the industry right now?
Yes.
Because I know you're a very big advocate of change for the industry, new technology for the industry. Are we doing better?
We're getting better. There's technology leaking in from other industries. It's not being rapidly embraced, but advanced computer speeds and algorithms are going to come into the mining industry just like they've come into manufacturing, and it's going to change it. I mean, if you go online and look at the mine of the future that RTZ has in Australia, it's automated trucks, automated shovels. They fly the mechanics in to do the maintenance, and the control center is 2,000 miles away.
Do you actively look for the next genius millennium to bring on at McEwen Mining to be, at the forefront of this? Do you try and recruit that sort of talent?
We're looking for it all the time. Every other month we have a luncheon in our office where we bring people in with innovative ideas, and I want to show it to my senior management, but I also invite people from the industry, from producers, explorers, academia, people that are of that mindset. They're looking for their competitive edge, and technology is going to give that to the industry.
What can we expect from McEwen Mining in 2017? What's new?
Well, we have assets in Argentina that last year weren't performing well. This year they're performing very well, and that will continue next year. We have although we have gold and silver, we have a lot of optionality to copper. We have a large copper deposit down there, and the economics has changed dramatically as a result of the government eliminating the tax on concentrate, mineral concentrate.
And what a week for copper.
That's been a great week. So we have, our project is 20 billion pounds of copper, 4 million ounces gold, 100 million ounces silver. To give you a sense of its size, if you were to put it on a gold equivalent,
Right.
it'd be bigger than a 40 million ounce deposit of gold at a grade of just less than a gram. So right now, over the next 2 years, we're going to drive to get a pre-feasibility study on that. We'll be doing drilling since through our winter months, their summer months. And we're hoping to take 3 pods and see if they all link together, explore the high-grade area, get an airstrip in so we can open up our season and make this project look much more attractive, either to a joint venture partner, maybe a possible sale, or if we can get the capital down, we'll do it ourselves.
Rob McEwen, thank you so much for joining us.
Danielle, my pleasure.
And thank you for watching our coverage here from the Gold and Silver Conference in San Francisco. We'll have more for you on Kitco.com. Thanks for watching. Thank you, Rob.